While NBA stars have showcased their wealth through clothing and lavish vacations, the majority of their spending is on cars. Most financial planners will not recommend spending money on cars because they're depreciating assets. But making millions of dollars means that expensive vehicles can be purchased without taking too much of a financial hit. In other words, NBA stars can afford to buy expensive cars, especially when they're making millions of dollars a year. Here are some of the ridiculously expensive cars owned by NBA players today. Let's start out with Russell Westbrook.
3-on-1 for the Thunder. Westbrook!
The former MVP and current triple-double king owns the flashy Lamborghini Aventador on this list. The 2017 NBA MVP and 9-time All-Star reportedly spent nearly $400,000 on one of the world's most beloved and luxurious supercars. Tell me, how many multi-millionaire athletes have a Lamborghini Aventador? Westbrook's Aventador has a top speed of over 210 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Russ has had a few max contracts in the NBA, so spending $400K on a vehicle will hardly make a dent in his wallet. Now let's take it to Los Angeles. The late and great Kobe Bryant was not only a flashy player on the court, but also a flashy celebrity when he attended events or drove his Lamborghini Aventador. Kobe's car cost only $400,000, a fraction compared to the hundreds of millions the former Lakers great was worth. Without a doubt, the Italian vehicle was a powerful toy for the black mama. Kobe's Lamborghini model can reach 62 miles per hour in under 3 seconds and easily exceed 220 miles per hour. The sound of an Aventador engine is simply stunning to say the least. Imagine seeing a 5-time NBA champion step out of the vehicle as Kobe used to do when he was still alive and well on Earth. We will miss Kobe Bryant, who lived a fulfilled life. Former Laker Dwight Howard is no longer an NBA superstar center, but he has still accumulated enough wealth to be able to afford a variety of high-priced vehicles that the majority of the working population can only dream of. Dwight's $400,000 Bentley Mulsanne pickup truck is appropriate for a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year and 8-time All-Star. Even if Dwight wasn't always the tallest center on the court, he is an exceptional case in the NBA. That is why a truck is ideal for Dwight, because it allows him to be relaxed while also allowing him to commute in style. Spending $400K on a truck isn't easy, but Dwight made it look easy when he spent nearly $500,000 on a car that most people can only dream of driving. Not long ago, another Laker, Lamar Odom, had everything going for him. The versatile forward won the 2010 NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers and received one of the best gifts a man can get from none other than his ex-girlfriend Khloe Kardashian in the form of a $400,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom. At the time, the Kardashians were a very favorable group of ladies, so Odom dating one of them was certainly big news. Receiving a gift of this magnitude from a man's girlfriend, on the other hand, is extremely rare to say the least, especially when the ride features 450 horsepower thanks to its 6.8-liter engine. Time will tell whether Khloe wants this vehicle back after they split up a few years ago. The current Laker, LeBron James,
hammers one home.
One of the highest paid athletes in NBA history, has enough money to buy a new car whenever he wants. The King's Maybach 57S is a luxury vehicle that was designed with quality and power in mind. The Maybach 57S is priced at $415,000, which is not for the faint of heart. But for James, that is a number he can live with if it means getting behind the wheel of a 6.8-liter version of Mercedes V12 AMG's engine. LeBron's car is equipped with a 612-horsepower engine, allowing the King to reach top speeds of more than 180 miles per hour. The King will make another appearance on this list, so stay tuned. Now, LeBron, aka The King, is back on the list. The King's Rolls-Royce Phantom is worth just over $500,000. We've seen a number of NBA stars own Phantoms before, and James is just the latest big name to join the list of top athletes riding around in luxury and style. The King's vehicle is specially designed for his maximum comfort, so it costs a little more than usual. The Phantom is powered by a powerful V12 engine that can easily exceed 160 miles per hour. allowing the four-time NBA champion to dominate the streets whenever he wants to match his dominance on the NBA court. LeBron's former teammate, Dwayne Wade,
alley-oop. James throws it down. Wade throws the perfect pass.
Is one of the greatest shooting guards in NBA history, was a 13-time All-Star and 3-time NBA champion while playing for the Miami Heat. Wade accomplished everything in the NBA as an individual and team player due to his elite slashing ability and all-around presence as a defender. Of course, the future Hall of Famer made a lot of money throughout his career. A superstar of Wade's caliber deserves the best a car can offer, and he may have found it in the Mercedes SLR McLaren, which is rare to a special talent. Wade's SLR is powered by a V8 engine and can reach 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. If that isn't enough, the Mercedes has a top speed of 210 miles per hour, which means the shooting guard known as Flash can blaze through the streets whenever he wants. Talking about flashy, the Showtime Lakers guard Magic Johnson, arguably the best point guard of all time and the man who helped propel the NBA to greater heights, is as much a one-of-a-kind player as he is a one-of-a-kind celebrity. Magic can be recognized almost anywhere in the world, thanks to his wide beaming smile and broad shoulders. Few players have dominated the court as much as the great point guard, who is a 5-time champion and 3-time MVP. For players as famous as Magic, it's only natural that he drives a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth at least $500,000. The legendary NBA player is unlikely to own a vehicle more expensive than this one, and with a net worth of around $600 million, his Phantom tops his own charts. The list wouldn't be complete if the beard was not on the list. James Harden has been the league's best shooting guard for at least the last 7 years, and after a few max contracts, the beard can afford just about any vehicle he wants. Harden, a former member of the Houston Rockets and current player for the 76ers, is an elite scorer and playmaker on the court.
And a great pass, and look at Harden
He unquestionably deserves the money he earns as a future NBA Hall of Famer. James's most recognizable vehicle is his custom-painted Rolls-Royce Wraith. The Wraith, a one-of-a-kind piece of art, will undoubtedly stand out on the streets as much as Harden does on the court. Of course, a vehicle that costs $500,000 must be capable of reaching top speeds, which the Wraith can do thanks to a 600 horsepower engine. $500,000 is a small amount for Shaquille O'Neal, the 3-time NBA Finals MVP, who has an estimated net worth of $500 million and is well on his way to becoming a billionaire one day. This $500,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom is no exception, and it may be the Diesel's most expressive car in terms of price and luxury. Shaq purchased this Rolls-Royce Phantom during an NBA All-Star Weekend event, a chance for the superstar center to continue his moment in the spotlight with a gift all for himself. As a man over 7 feet tall, Shaq's Rolls-Royce had obviously been customized to fit the big man comfortably, while also including customized parts and paint job. Dwight Howard appears on the screen once more, this time thanks to a $600,000 Knight XV truck. Dwight is a noticeable player as a 6'10" giant on the street, but he's even more noticeable when he's driving a truck designed for a multiple-time All-Star and future Hall of Famer. Dwight Howard reportedly arrives at games in his $600,000 Knight XV truck, which features a V10 6.8-liter engine capable of 300 horsepower. The 265-pound center also makes sure that his ride fits the bill of a giant, as the Knight truck weighs 13 tons. Dwight Howard has one of the most distinctive vehicles for a big man. Whether you like it or not, LeBron James is one of the most flashy athletes in American sports history. King James is now officially a billionaire, and he can afford any car he wants, including a Lamborghini Aventador that costs more than $650,000. King James's Lamborghini has a custom wrap that was created through a multi-artist collaboration, making it extremely distinct and flashy to the naked eye. LeBron's Lamborghini sacrificed power to be unique to the king, thanks to its unique paint job and incredible customized layout. LeBron easily has a few other top vehicles that are visually appealing, but this one may be his best one yet. Derrick Rose, the youngest MVP of all time, rose to stardom as soon as he began making headlines with his outstanding play on the court. Rose, like former Chicago Bulls athletic phenom Michael Jordan, began captivating fans with his incredible play. Rose, the youngest MVP ever, spent $1.7 million on a Bugatti Veyron. The elite vehicle features a W16 engine and 4 turbochargers, allowing it to produce at least 1,000 horsepower. This Bugatti is built with safety and comfort in mind, as it will never overheat and comfortably fits a 6'2" guard. In real GOAT fashion, 6-time NBA champion Michael Jordan owns a $2 million Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir, one of the most flashy cars ever created. Jordan, who's a rocket on the streets and extremely flashy when parked, deserves a car of this caliber, given his dominance on the NBA court and the brilliance of his off-court endeavors. Michael most likely purchased the Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir after he finished playing basketball, which would explain why news outlets aren't following this vehicle around with Mike in it. A Bugatti is a car that only a small percentage of the population will ever get to drive on a regular basis, and Jordan is one of those people. It is widely assumed that Michael also owns this $3 million vehicle, but never drives it enough to put it to use. It is believed that Michael sold the vehicle soon after purchasing it, possibly because the price was too high. Even for a billionaire, spending $3 million on a car is a significant cost. Jordan's McLaren, valued at $3 million, is thought to be the ridiculously expensive car he has owned during his legendary career. In fact, it is likely the most expensive vehicle owned by any NBA player, because no star ever made as much money as the GOAT. Fittingly, the 6-time NBA champion tops the list with the most spectacular vehicle, which is difficult to argue, given the extreme rarity of the McLaren SLR 722 edition. If you enjoyed this video, give us an assist by clicking that subscribe button and check out this video right here.